Hello, everyone, and good morning. It is Thursday. It's Thursday today, and it's about 8 a.m. It's actually exactly 8 a.m. And I don't know if I'm going to go back to sleep, actually. I'm normally more of a late riser, but today my husband went into the office in New York City to work, and so I am here for the duration. I decided not to go with him because, it's hot. I'd have to entertain myself in the city, probably spend like $200. Speaking of $200, I did spend $200 yesterday at Target, but that is a different subject. Including this tank top, which I can really see my nipples through, but I'm kind of loving it. I'm kind of liking the Jen Aniston vibes. So one of the things I got at Target is the pumpkin spice Nespresso Vertuo pods, and I'm very excited for this. I'm trying to decide if I should just finish what's in the pot first, or if we should just rip the Band-Aid off and get into the pumpkin spice vibes. I'm kind of thinking, let's do the pumpkin spice, the least practical option. So it was $11 for 8 of these, which is ridiculous, but I did buy 2. Yes. Okay. So it is the blonde roast, and it's intensity 5, pumpkin and sweet spice notes. Okay. I've had a version of this before, so I think it's going to be good. That is what the pods look like. All of the Nespresso pods that are licensed from Starbucks have this green dot in the middle that actually kind of looks like a nipple, right? Right? Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and make this coffee. And I will show you guys what it's all about, do a taste test, all that stuff. We have our coffee. Yeah, I definitely get the pumpkin spice notes, very cinnamon and clove forward. It's good. Okay, here's what I would say. So it tastes like the Starbucks pumpkin spice blend. I recognize that flavor. I'm familiar with it. It's something I know and love. And when you eat something and it triggers that associative memory of oh yeah, I've had this before. That's how this is. It's a little different though in that it's not a pumpkin spice latte, and it's a pumpkin spice coffee, which if you're a coffee person, is quite a different drink. A drip coffee versus a flavored latte. So I like it though because it's very subtle. If anything, it's subtle, but it's very spiced at the same time, which I don't know if that's oxymoronic, but I get the Starbucks effect, but it's a lot more palatable than having a super sugary latte, especially first thing in the morning. So I really like it. I would say it's maybe even almost too, there's a taste in the back of your throat, an aftertaste that's just pure cinnamon and clove that almost makes me want to take another sip. It almost reminds me of how Dasani water has a bunch of minerals and salt in it that is designed to actually make you thirsty and make you have more of it. Is this the Starbucks version of that conspiracy? It's actually not a conspiracy. It's actually real. But I feel that's a little bit what it's like. So I feel that's what I would dock it for. I think I would give it a 7 out of 10. Really the only minus, because the coffee itself too is really smooth. It's the blonde roast, and like I get that it's not like super acidic. It tastes like a brewed coffee I would get at Starbucks. It's not much less in cost than that. Well, it's maybe like 50 to 75% less. So it is less, but you know, a PSL is a lot higher tax bracket than the brewed coffee, but it's good though. Like, I really like it a lot. Interested to try something else and see if it doesn't have that, just because like it is annoying. Like when I'm sipping it, I'm like, oh, but then it leaves that cinnamon and clove taste in my mouth. But also maybe if you're eating with it, like that's also less of a thing. But anyway, so good morning. So I just got done eating breakfast, and I was having kind of a slow morning and just like reading and just like watching some YouTube and taking my time. It's 10:20, and I also pulled up a 15-minute morning hip release yoga class that I'm going to do, and I want to do like a meditation before I kind of like actually get dressed for the day, and, you know, get into whatever we're going to get into. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be kind of bored today, actually, because I don't really have anything like I have to do today, which is exciting in one aspect, don't get me wrong. Like, even yesterday, I had a couple like little tasks I had to do, and I totally lost my train of thought. I had a couple tasks I had to do. So, like, I had some things to do. But today, like, we just had the house cleaned. Like, I literally have, like, nothing I really have to do, which is a good feeling. But also, I'm a little bit bored. So, we'll see what we end up getting into. I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to do, like, kind of some finalizing on some crochet projects and stuff that I've been putting off. Try to boost some more Poshmark sales. I've seen, like, a real decline in my Poshmark sales in the past month. I have no idea why. So I'm going to try to, like, probably play with that a little bit to see if I can get some activity. It's going to probably be a pretty chill day overall. Yesterday, I wanted to tell you also, like, I went to Target yesterday. Yesterday was like, oh my gosh, it was one of those days where, like, I just got a lot of stuff, like, accomplished. Not even, and when I say accomplished, I mean, like, I started journaling again, and, like, I did a bunch of other crochet projects, etc. I did another, like, mini yoga class. Like, I don't know, I just, like, did all the stuff that I wanted to do and that I'm trying to do for, like, my own health and development. But I also took, like, a real therapeutic trip to Target. And when I mean therapeutic, it's, like, where you're just wandering the aisles. You don't really have, like, much that you have to get, if anything. And, you know, it's an off time. There's not a bunch of people running around the store chaotically. It's just, like, a vibe. Like, yesterday was that. I was there for, like, 2.5 hours, and I, like, got my matcha drink, and they made it, like, really, really perfectly. And I was sipping on that, and I was just looking through everything and like enjoying searching through all the clearance racks, and it was just like so delightful, and I feel such a meditative effect from it. Like, I really do. It was like real therapy. And I feel like this week I had a little bit of a like tougher week as far as like my mental health goes. Not even like, you know, nothing even really like that bad, but there were just like some things that happened that like kind of wore on my mental state a bit, and that also like were somewhat induced, like self-induced, like from things I created in my mind, if you know what I mean by that. And it's a long story, but I was really sick over the weekend, and in the beginning of the week, like, and you probably hear it a little bit now still, I lost my voice, but even like worse than this, lost my voice, really from like throwing up so much and from being congested. And I also, because I had a really horrible migraine this weekend, like as I got sick, and I just wasn't also feeling like really well. Up like canceling my therapy session in like right around like the cancellation window, because I didn't think I was going to be up to it, and I didn't think I'd have enough of a voice, or I thought I'd make my voice so much worse by, you know, like talking for an hour. And it turns out my therapist is going on vacation next week, because I tried to just like get on the calendar for next week, but turns out there is no next week. So you know, so it's kind of like the worst timing ever. But my little Target therapy trip was a good stand-in. A lot more expensive, really, but anyway, I'm gonna do my yoga, and I'll film it and kind of take you along with me. Really awkward, because I tried on this tank top, which I did get in an extra small, but I kind of wanted my tank tops almost like a bra top, so I want it to be more fitted and, if anything, tight. The weird thing is this one's also an extra small, and it fits great. It's a different cut, but I realized I accidentally threw out the receipt in the trash, and they hadn't come to pick up the trash yet. And so I went outside to get this out of the garbage, and also I was just like strategically not running into the gardener who's outside, which it's a beautiful day out, so hopefully he's not here like all afternoon, and when he goes I can like then go and sit on the porch for a little bit and like chill, because it's such a beautiful day. But all well and well, got the receipt, so we're good. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna wear this today, but holy shit, how cute is this? I just had to show you guys this dress. It was $10 on clearance at Target. Like, easily could be over $100 in Anthropologie. It's a nice linen material, and I actually really like the way it's fitted and shaped here. You can see like you have the bodice, and then it's sort of ruched and really like pulls in your waist, and then you have the beautiful pockets and the little tier at the bottom. How cute is that? I do wish the straps were a little thicker, just because I feel like my boobs are weighing them down a little bit, but I am very in love. And it's that butter yellow that's so trendy and that everyone loves. I feel like this is quintessential summer vibes. Oh my gosh, you guys, what drama and chaos. Let me catch you up. It took me way too long to get ready, like basically an hour. But here's the look we've got going today. So I wanted to wear something that was like more casual. I wanted to wear leggings today, but that's still kind of cute. So this is always kind of my go-to. So I have the new Target tank top, and then this sort of like lace kind of lingerie piece that I like to wear under this oatmeal colored Lululemon, kind of just like, I don't know what you would call this, but it's a great top to just kind of like throw on over something. Like I always think of like a Pilates girl sort of a thing. And then look at how good my hair looks. I washed it last night, but it's just like exceptionally curly. And so I thought I would wear it down with the little clips. And yeah. So basically what happened, so this gold chain you see me wearing, I actually got it like a week or two ago. And I was putting this little, I bought it for this little like pendant. And it was on a bracelet before. It's a long story, but the original chain ended up breaking and I haven't really replaced it. So this is a sterling silver plated gold chain from Amazon that really reasonably priced, like $16. And literally I opened the package. It came in this little like plastic packaging, and I open it and it literally like goes up in the air and down the drain of the sink in the bathroom, which is like my worst nightmare. And so I would have filmed it if I had more hands and if I wasn't so panicked. But I was like trying every which way to get it out. It sort of tangled itself around the top. I tried to use a fork. I tried to use a chopstick. Finally, I used this tiny little brush and I was able to like sort of get it out enough that I could pull it out with my finger. So I did rescue it. It was only $16. So, you know, if I was going to lose something down the drain, better it's that than something else. But yeah, so lots of drama and chaos. It's about 12:15. And I think I'm going to get into playing some ukulele. The gardener seems to be gone, which is great. So maybe we'll head outside in a little bit, but yeah. Okay. So there's been a lot that I haven't filmed, mainly just because I've been like reading a couple new books. I've been reading Nate Silver's new book today. And I made some cold brew in my new Love Shop Fancy tumbler. I actually did a little painting. So, and now I'm playing ukulele. Something I really like to do to practice and to like really help ground the knowledge is to do sort of like karaoke, but with ukulele. And I'll try different strumming patterns. You know, it's great as far as like learning the chords and learning how to switch chords, especially. I don't want to get copyrighted, so you're not going to be able to hear what I'm hearing in my headphones. You're just going to be able to hear the actual music that I play on the ukulele. So this song is Sunflower by Post Malone and Sway Lee. So here we go. I also have 2 sleeping cats. I'm literally in between 2 cats right now. Alright, I made myself a little salad. We've got bell pepper, some little like red onion and shallot hybrids that are amazing, avocado, pumpkin seeds, some butter lettuce, and then I just did this like lemon vinaigrette, olive oil, some sriracha, of course, and everything bagel seasoning. All right, so it's 6:17 and I have dinner well underway. This is gonna go into the oven. It's almost kind of like a riff on the viral feta pasta from a few years ago. I'm doing cherry tomatoes and some fresh mozzarella, and then I'm gonna put some pecorino on top. And I sauteed some onions and garlic actually in some pesto and white wine, which I think will be like a nice little touch. And then I am about to throw in the pasta. The water is just about to start boiling. So, yeah, and then I'm gonna figure out something to do with this baguette.